Hey there, everyone. Thanks for watching. So as this channel grows, which I'm very excited to see, it's really starting to ramp and scale. So thank you very much. If you haven't subscribed already, make sure you hit that subscribe button, thumbs up, all that, Graham stuff and stuff for the YouTube algorithm. But in this video, I want to talk about my online course. I'm getting increasing questions about, hey, how'd you do it? I read your book. I love your story. But, but to net it out, how did you do it, right? You read Rich Dad Poor Dad as I did, but it didn't give you the plan or process. It just didn't give you what to do. So that's what I built in my course, and I'm going to go through just 5 or 6 things that I hope you take from the course if you happen to sign up for it. Link is in the description below. But let's talk about what I've created in the course, and more importantly, don't believe me. You can check out student reviews. It's a playlist on this channel, and to hear directly from some students what they've taken away. But this is what I was trying to do when I created the course, because I just hear it in all the people I speak with. So these are just a couple of quick words on what I think you'll find in my course. The first one is focus. Too many of you are chasing too many shiny objects. You've heard me talk about going 50 directions, an inch in 50 directions, and going nowhere. What I'm going to do with you right in step one is we're going to get laser focused. We're going to get focused on a tight criteria in your market. Maybe it's 3-bedroom, 2 baths in a certain zip code of a certain square foot. I don't know what it is. But the first thing we're going to do is we're going to get laser focused, because the only way you can learn your market, right, is to get focused. You get focused and then you expand. You don't start with the masses and then focus. You focus and then go to the masses. So again, step one of the course is going to be how we create focus. What does focus look like? How do you look at it every day and just get a little bit better every single day? Next up, no real estate investing course designed to help new investors would be complete if you didn't have homework. You can call this homework, you can call it daily activity. I don't really care what you call it. But what we're going to do is we're going to take the focus from step one, and I'm going to have you execute something every day, at least 5 days a week. I did this every day for 10 years. It takes 10 or 15 minutes, but you're going to get incrementally better every day when you do this. And you're going to be learning your market. And by the end of 30 days, you're going to start to see what a bad, average, good, and great deal is in your market. Yes, you are going to get spreadsheets. You are going to get a spreadsheet that I still use today. It's something I call yield. Could be thought of as cash on cash. I only want to know how hard my money is working. And for me, that means yield. You get it. It's attached to one of the videos, my exact spreadsheet. We break down the spreadsheet in detail, every cell, every row. It is not meant to be complicated. Some of you have excellent Excel spreadsheet skills and you'll get it immediately. But I wanted to create something that even if you've never seen Excel before, that you would understand the math, the importance of the spreadsheet, and why I calculate yield as my most important and frankly only metric I use when I'm comparing deals. Yield. We talk about it a lot. It's the only thing I use to compare deals. It is what I want you to learn about bad, average, good, and great. We'll just say average for your market is 6%. So anything below 6% is bad. Anything above 6% is maybe good. If it's 7 or 8, and if it's 10, it's great, right? Whatever that is. Every market is different. I'm not here to tell you what market to pick. I don't believe in telling people that. I believe you can learn a market anywhere, and certainly anywhere if you're able to drive 2.5 hours like we did. Maybe if you're in Manhattan or the Silicon Valley, you have to go elsewhere. But there are markets within 2.5 hours that you can choose. And if you want to go out of state, fine. Realize that I'm not a huge fan of that. But as you'll see later in the course, there are some things you can do to protect yourself. But we talk about yield It is the only row or column, I should say, in my spreadsheet that matters. All the variables can impact it: cash, down payment, make ready, mortgage payment, all that stuff. But yield is something we will talk about a lot in the course. This is the biggest one for me, is too many new investors have spent time searching around and they don't quite have the confidence yet. And I can fix that. I am convinced if you do what I have instructed you to do in the course, that you, in the course of 30 or 45 or 60 days, will have more confidence, because you'll be able to talk intelligently about a certain asset type, to go back to earlier 3-bedroom, 2-bath houses in a certain area of a certain square footage. You will be able to talk about them better than most real estate agents. That should give you confidence. And then when you could talk about those in comparison to other investments in yield and say, hey, the house at 123 Main Street is a 7% yield, where the 1234 Brown Street is a 4%. You can tell anyone, your mother, your father, your significant other, your coworker, whatever it is, you will gain confidence by doing what I prescribe in the course. And again, this is the number one thing I'm trying to give you in the course, is confidence. And then as you move forward, there are kind of 5 sections of the course. We will get into building a team and how do you wrap around this, and infrastructure and property managers and real estate agents and all those other things. We'll talk about your why and all that other stuff. But again, I'm really about getting right in front of you, getting focused, and building confidence. That's what I want, but there's lots more after that. And this is a bonus that I added about 6 months ago. I think it's been 6 months. It might have been 7. Is I created a private Facebook group only for students of my paid course. You bought my book or you follow me on YouTube and you haven't bought my course, you're not in this group. I wanted to create a place where people could give their homework, right, that I assigned in the course. They could talk about deals. It is something I look at every day, and it is growing, which is awesome. Same place. If that's the place you want to go, if you really want to get access to me, is that private Facebook group. And I've only made it available to my paying students. It's just that little extra that I think I owed them. So in the end, I know the course can help you. I've kept the price really low. It's only $199. It should be less than 1 month of cash flow if you're doing this right. You know my story, one rental at a time. This is how I did it. This is how I learned a market that I never lived in. No boots on the ground, no systems. It's how I compare deals. It's how I compare deals, single family home to multi. It's how I can say confidently that single family homes are better than multi today. If you are lacking confidence or focus, this is the course for you. But again, don't take my word for it. Go to the student reviews section and I go listen to 3 or 4 of those interviews, because those are the people you should listen to, not me. So in the end, links in the description below. I know the course can help you create focus and build confidence. Have a great day.